Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are just out of TLC pay-per-view from San Jose, California.
That stands for Tender Love and Care for those at home.
Yeah, or Tender Love and Chops. Tenderloin Chops, that's what it was you called it.
Tenderloin Chops.
There we go. There we go. But welcome, everybody, to week number 5. Last night we had some crazy matches. Lots of great matches.
Pontiac, Michigan!
Whoa! Cutting me off in the middle of my sentence. I was going to get there. Whoa!
I got excited.
Whoa. Well, you should be excited because Heath Slater's in the building tonight. First time in a long time we've seen this man. The one-man rock band. Samoa Joe nowhere to be found.
Did you just make a reference to a band that I can't get their name right now because he's the one-man band?
Yeah.
You're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day.
Pretty much.
Whoa! What's going on here?
We got another guy to replace George. But anyway, Bill Goldberg sent out a tweet and it said, "Well, Hulk Hogan, I'm 4-0. That all you've got? I'm taking a few weeks off, and when I get back, I want a challenge. Who's next?" Well, Bill Goldberg, everybody, issuing to Hogan that he's ready to go. He just defeated Cole Quinn last night at TLC. It was quite a spectacle. I mean, we all knew he was going to win that match anyway, but
Did we go? I had my money on Cole Quinn. That's why I'm broke. I am flat broke right now.
Sometimes you just probably shouldn't bet. Just put all your money on Goldberg from here on out.
But I mean, the odds are too good.
They are definitely too good. But the man is 4-0. I think him and Roderick Strong are currently the only undefeated man on the roster right now. Very impressive work on both their part.
Yeah.
But Robert Roode, everybody making his way to the ring.
Looking real swole.
Real swole,
Looking
especially after going through 4 tables at TLC this weekend.
4 tables. Probably had to, I'm sure he was doing some rest and recuperation, taking his vitamins to get himself back in peak condition here today for competition.
Yeah, you got one-on-one with Heath Slater. Very interesting. I don't know what Hogan is thinking booking this matchup, but, I mean...
Probably see somebody that took their vitamins as a kid and got to the point. Actually, listen to what Hulk Hogan was saying. Say your prayers, take your vitamins, and eventually you too can be like Robert Roode.
Yeah. Look at that beautiful mustache. He's absolutely glorious. No,
was that a pun you just made?
No, it was too much.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I tried.
Because he got some glorious abs.
Oh, boy. Robert Roode going straight for Slater here.
Stop it. Why are you doing this? He got kids.
He's got kids, man.
He's just here to wrestle.
Yeah, it looks like he's going straight to it as Roode tried to get the sneak attack on Slater, but Slater was prepared for it the entire time.
Oh, Slater loves it. He's ready for this. He is excited and anticipating his very first match here tonight.
Beautiful running neck breaker.
The bell has rung.
Wow.
Look at this. I love this new cocky, arrogant Heath Slater, who apparently was a little bit too cocky.
Yeah,
too arrogant.
I do like it, though. I do definitely like it. It's a nice little change. Heath Slater needs to stand up for himself, I think. He's been kind of sent by the wayside. His performance with Vicious and Delicious way back before WrestleMania was a bit lackluster.
It faltered a little bit, and that's fine, I guess. A little bit sad. Something that I didn't want to see that, but
yeah, it would have been nice to see them get to actually challenge for the tag team championships. Maybe could have made something of it, but unfortunately,
Russian leg sweep.
Da-da-da.
Gotta cut you off there. Always mark out for a Russian leg sweep. Look at him dance. He's loving it.
He's just playing some air guitar, dancing away.
This Heath Slater is new and improved, and he is here to, he's here to show his worth.
He most certainly is, as his time in the tag team division didn't go quite his way. Rhino faltered. Samoa Joe, unfortunately, faltered.
We haven't seen much of Samoa Joe either.
No, that's a very good point.
We don't know where Samoa Joe is. We don't know where Heath Slater is up until this point.
Yeah.
So,
out here making his singles match debut. Taking on Robert Roode in complete control as well, if I must say so myself.
It is. It's very impressive here so far because Robert Roode has been a force to be reckoned with in the past year, but is not able to get back into that groove here so far. Beautiful back body drop from Heath Slater. They're taking Robert Roode to the mat, and Heath is still showboating, gloating, and, you know,
dancing.
having a good time.
He's loving life right now. He's actually on TV. He's going to get a paycheck this week.
Hopefully going to sell some of those shirts, get some residuals.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, he's got the logo on both sides of his pants and the shirt, so he's marketing right there.
Oh, probably not enough time to go to the top rope here, Heath.
Maybe so. Maybe so. A single arm axe handle from the top rope.
What were you just doing, Roode? You had ample opportunity to do something.
Yeah, it's looking like Roode now hung up on the ropes. Heath Slater dominating in this matchup right now.
I guess Roddy Strong actually did do a number on him last night.
Well,
and his vitamins didn't really help.
Keep in mind that for those of you who watched the show last night, after we went off the air, Robert Roode was collecting his things in the locker room when he got slammed through a fifth table by some weird, creepy dude. All I know is the camera cut back in and he got powerbombed through another table. So maybe that's weighing on him. Who knows? Maybe he's just freaking out in the fact that someone is out to get him. We've seen this weird cutscene for the last couple weeks. The Funhouse, the Mr. Rogers stuff.
What is this, a movie? Is this a video game? Why are you using cutscenes? Say, oh, beautiful DDT from Heath Slater catching Robert Roode out of the blue.
Maybe I used the wrong word. Vignette. Vignette is the correct language. I am sorry.
Holy cow.
Used the wrong word.
Look at the height that Heath gets him up.
Beautiful. I might also want to throw in there that Heath reversed the glorious DDT.
And he saw it coming.
Did a DDT of his own.
What do you mean, think about it? Heath Slater is proficient with the DDT.
What's happened? What was that?
Hold my hand.
Lights are out. What is going on? It's that's the dude from the camera.
The dude from the camera?
The security footage. That's the guy who attacked Roode last night. What is this? Plastic hold me.
I don't want to touch you. Don't touch me. Get off me!
What?
I got no words here.
What is he? Oh my god. What is happening?
Somebody's laughing. Somebody's having a good time. But I guarantee you that I'm not.
I am gonna go home for the rest of the night. So, yeah.
You ain't going nowhere, son. You're gonna walk me to my van later when they throw me in. Well, I mean, what? Who?
Well, I guess now we have a face for the Funhouse.
That wasn't very fun, though.
It definitely was not. As I'm very concerned for Robert Roode in this situation, because apparently this creature thing is just looking to get him. But moving on to our second matchup of the night, I don't even have words right now. Drew McIntyre making his Monday Night Raw debut. Not drafted by either Raw or SmackDown, so he's welcome to show up where he pleases. He's currently signed as a free agent. So he's going one-on-one with this man, the Brian Kendrick, which we both should know is going to be a fairly easy match for Drew to win.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
I can't see him losing to Brian Kendrick. Look at the size discrepancy between the two. I think this guy's like, what, 180 pounds?
You just said 174. If you open up your ears and actually listen, you would have heard that.
Well, I'm sorry. I was talking about the matchup.
Oh, can you not do two things at once, Astra? That's too hard for you?
That is definitely
beautiful running kick from Brian Kendrick taking down Drew McIntyre right off the bat. There rolls to the outside. He's afraid. He should be. Oh, dear.
Went for the springboard and stepped out of the way. Drew McIntyre went for something and then punched in the gut. Brian Kendrick. Super kick to the chin.
All right. This is not how I expected this match to start off.
Likewise. I'm... Okay. Okay. So we're a little bit... Maybe all the roster is just a little bit shaken up by what just happened to Robert.
We shook.
We all shook. All right, there we go. Drew finally in control here. Picking him up for the fall-away slam.
You're gonna put him back in the ring there. You need to in order for this match to continue.
Power slam there in the apron. Not a lot of force behind it, but just enough. Count of 7 from the ref.
There you go.
Drew, you could have won that by countout.
He could have, but it's Drew McIntyre. I don't think he wants to.
I think he wants to prove himself here in this matchup, I think.
I mean, he was the Galaxy champ there.
He was the Galaxy champ at, at the end there. He did do a great job. Unfortunately, he somehow lost the belt.
I think he legitimately just lost the belt, and then they just said whatever.
Yep.
It's gone now, I suppose.
Because of that, they're not going to draft him. Whoa! Kick to the gut, and now arguing with the referee. Drew, what are you doing over here?
Gonna have to watch out. Oh, beautiful drop kick to the back of Drew McIntyre, but unfazed as he is, Drew's a big boy.
He is definitely a big boy. And then a kick to the gut and a super kick to the chin one more time. Brian Kendrick taking control once again.
He is putting in the work here on Drew McIntyre. A weird floating double stomp there as he blows a kiss to Drew McIntyre, saying, I love you, but I gotta do this. I think that's what he's saying. I'm not entirely sure.
I think you're correct. Because I just got word from what's his name back there? The new guy. I still haven't learned.
Samson.
Yeah, Samson? Is that his name?
Look at those locks.
Fair enough. Anyway, he just told me that the loser of this, the winner of this match is granted a contract to Monday Night Raw, and the loser packs their bags and never comes back.
But Brian Kendrick already has a contract.
More so if Kendrick loses, he's out.
That doesn't seem fair. But I mean, it happens. This is a competitive business. You got to think about these things, as Drew McIntyre is certainly thinking about it right now as he just pummels Brian Kendrick.
I just think Hogan doesn't like Kendrick, personally.
He's too small.
He's too small. He's not like a big jacked, swole guy like Robert Roode.
He didn't take his vitamins there, much like Robert Roode.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly it.
Probably get the vitamins off of Robert Roode if he really wanted to, I suppose.
Or they could go and contact Jinder. He's the supplement king, so like.
He has supplements, not vitamins, Astra. There's a difference. Do
right.
Sorry,
I forgot.
Do not get those mistaken. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we don't want to be violating any wellness policies or anything.
No, not with vitamins. Supplements are okay.
A couple of quick stomps here from Drew McIntyre, now going in for a powerbomb. Had to kind of collect myself there. Beautiful sit-out powerbomb here from Drew McIntyre. Finally kind of turning the match back around in his favor.
He's a little bit slow upstairs there today, Astros. Is that what's going on there?
I'm still a little out of it. Seeing Robert go through that table last night and then seeing whatever that thing was in the ring a couple of minutes ago, I'm a little bit out of it. Headbutt here from Drew McIntyre, went for something else and dodged, or caught by Brian Kendrick. And then another headbutt, this time laying Kendrick out cold.
Ow. That's one thing I never want to receive, is a vicious headbutt from Drew McIntyre.
I don't ever want to receive a chop or a headbutt from Drew McIntyre, as he just hit a running shoulder tackle, maybe trying to go for the Claymore kick, but
Brian Kendrick stepping out of the way here, calling for something, going for a headbutt of his own. McIntyre
tried to headbutt him back.
Headbutt-palooza!
Headbutt-a-palooza! As Brian Kendrick connected with a big headbutt, and now hitting the Claymore kick on Drew McIntyre. Oh my. Just putting the staple. Oh my god. Okay, so Brian Kendrick, I guess maybe he knew he was fighting for his career, because he just put on the fight of his life against Drew McIntyre, and I gotta say, I like that.
What just happened?
Well,
I don't know what's more strange, this finish here or the one from the Roode match.
I agree with you.
What? And he's not done yet.
Brian Kendrick has a point to prove. The little man taking out the Scottish psychopath. Wow.
Okay.
I guess we'll see more of Brian Kendrick in the future, because he gets to keep his contract.
That he does with a vicious claymore. Braun Kendrick won the match with a 1-2-3, and we move on to the main event of the evening, which is what?
Well, after last night, the Bar lost their tag team championships.
That they did.
So they need to put another win under their belt and try and get back into contention at some point soon. But they're just trying to avenge their loss from last night, and here they are. But they've got, from what I understand, no scheduled opponents. Hogan didn't make this match. The Bar made this match.
So you're saying it's an open challenge here, or do they know their opponents?
From what I understand, they're just coming out to have a match. Nothing has been confirmed. No one knows what's going on, but Hogan didn't make it, more or less is what I'm trying to say. The Bar just spoke to some people backstage and said, we're having a match tonight. Put us on TV.
I feel like Hogan got to try to rein this in, get some control over his show, because, I mean, we saw how Raw went last season there, where it was kind of left just to his own accord. Goldust, of course,
Not caring
what happened to Raw. And apparently now we have Hulk Hogan, who doesn't know what's happening on Raw and has no control over some of the matches.
That's exactly it. But hold on a second. Hold on. Samson, can you throw this up on the screen?
Stop brushing your hair, Samson.
We need you to just put this up on the screen, please.
You look real good, Samson.
I just discovered a tweet from Paul Heyman.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I've been thinking. Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan didn't care enough to invite me back. Well, I've taken matters into my own hands. Better yet, I'll let you witness it for yourselves. Hashtag Rusev Crush. Hashtag Get These Hands. Hashtag Suplex City.
What? We got Rusev?
Rusev, your new World Heavyweight Champion.
Okay.
And two of the biggest and scariest men I think I've ever seen in this business.
What is happening on this episode of Raw? This is chaos. We have Rusev, Braun Strowman, and Brock Lesnar. Apparently going by the Empire of Pain.
I'm speechless. As this is the night after TLC. Rusev just won a championship. Is this... Oh my god. Is this the takeover he was talking about? Plastic, I'm terrified. So we've got a scary dude in a mask. Drew McIntyre lost to Brian Kendrick.
And now this.
And this 700 pounds of nightmare fuel is standing in the ring against the Bar.
All right.
Hogan, what is happening?
I got no words here. This is like Bizarro Land.
Oh
Just
my god.
chaos is happening.
This episode of Raw has been a nightmare. Oh! Both Sheamus and Braun went for the referee, and now just a bunch of whips from both parties. Kick to the gut from Braun Strowman, rolling out of the way, followed by a big boot.
Oh my word. Okay. All right. We need to compose ourselves, pull ourselves back together here. This has been a very bizarre episode of Monday Night Raw for sure. But we're not done yet.
We're definitely not done yet. We gotta see what happens in this match as Braun and Brock take on the former tag champs. I can only imagine a win here tonight can only mean big things for the pair, but as of right now, I guess Paul Heyman has a thought process of his own.
I guess, but you got to think here. We got a very well seasoned tag team against one that has never competed together, fought against each other, but have never worked together. So we got to watch out here that their heads don't clash, that they don't get the same ideas here, and they don't lose focus as Brock Lesnar did right there.
That's a very, very solid point, Plastic, is when you're not used to teaming with each other, two solo acts very rarely work well together as a duo.
Like, we'll look at it, case in point right there. Brock Lesnar knocked Sheamus down for a second and went after Cesaro. It took too much time, and Sheamus was able to actually get some hits in. But then immediately afterwards, Sheamus knocked down Brock, took down Braun ever so quickly, and continued right back on top of Brock. That's how you work a tag team. That's the smart way to do it. Brock Lesnar is not quite able to do that yet. He hasn't figured it out.
No, 100%. He can take on one person, but when it comes to two, he's just a little bit not all there.
No, and you can see the signs of not a fully functioning team here right now. Paul Heyman probably should have put some more work in here, I'm going to be honest. Look at this right now. Brock Lesnar is down on the mat getting pummeled by Sheamus.
Of all people.
Don't say that. That's not fair.
But, I mean, more or less size-wise. But then again, I guess they're basically the same size now.
Sheamus is a big dude. He's not as muscular for sure, but he's still a force to be reckoned with. As right now, the Bar is handling the Empire of Pain pretty soundly.
Very, very well, actually. Cesaro has yet to have really been tagged into the match, so I guess this is the moment where we're going to try and see them work together. No, not going to get the tag here, as Brock Lesnar just shoulder tackling Sheamus into the turnbuckle there.
There we go, finally regaining control here as we're looking for a gut-wrench suplex here right now. Just a deadlift gut-wrench suplex, sorry.
Staring down Cesaro as he did so, saying, all right, I can figure this out. Now belly to belly on Cesaro. You can barely handle Sheamus. I don't think you want to have two of these guys in the ring at the same time.
You got to be careful here, Brock. But here we go. Brock does indeed have control here right now. Let's see if he's able to maintain it here.
Welcome to Suplex City. We're just seeing a plethora of suplexes from Brock. None of his signature Germans, though. That's very interesting to say. We've just seen some gut wrench suplex, the belly to belly, that weird little DDT one.
DDT suplex, whatever you really want to call that. But think about it here so far as well. The Bar have not tagged each other in so far. The only tag we have seen in this match so far
was Braun to Brock. And unfortunately, I feel like that decision was kind of a bad one for Braun. There we go. Now Braun is back in the ring. Brock was kind of taking a bit of a beating there.
Oh, did not quite make it there. Cesaro needs to watch it. He did not get that tag. Get out of the ring. As Braun Strowman watches on there, just sort of waiting to see what's going to happen.
Very impressive tactic there from Braun. As he saw Sheamus leaping for that hot tag, he just stepped on the ankle of Sheamus and was like, nope, you're not going anywhere.
That he did just like that. Just a little bit of extra momentum gone from the Bar here. But Sheamus very, very surely needs to tag in Cesaro. But he's not.
He's not at all calling for the Bower on here. Nope, instead going for a couple of backbreakers. Beautiful look here from Sheamus. Managing to get the big man up for these is impressive.
Very impressive. That Celtic workout for sure is working here so far for Sheamus, as I think he's calling for the bro kick.
It's starting to seem like this is the end of the match here, as Sheamus in complete control. No, went for the STO instead.
Oh, a little bit of a fake out there. Braun Strowman was probably anticipating the bro kick. But not right now. Oh, it looked like he was trying to get Cesaro into the ring there. Braun Strowman saw it coming there and got Cesaro in his own way.
Yeah, brought him in himself. And now going for a snake eyes in the corner. Cesaro went for something. Nope. Missed on Cesaro there, but then instead gonna go for a nice little suplex, just throwing Sheamus across the ring like he's nothing.
We mentioned before, Sheamus is not a small man, so that's an impressive feat for him to be able to get him up like that as he starts choking him out.
Picking him up for the guillotine. Can Sheamus get there in time? No. As
Cesaro, you mean?
Sorry, my bad. Cesaro not quite able to make it as Sheamus blacks out on the shoulder.
Impressive victory for the Empire of Pain, but not totally what we want to see here. They still need a lot of work before they're a fully functional tag team. But they did just beat the former tag team champions.
100%. A little sloppy, but they have beaten the former tag champs. A big victory nonetheless. And, well, here we go. The crowd absolutely silent for this. Never mind. As soon as I say it, they chime up.
The crowd